Hey everybody, it's Gene from Big Zig Fitness, also known as Big Zig. So I just want to touch base. Sorry, I'm adjusting my new TV studio. I just want to touch base. This morning I watched a video from Kelly Olexa, and I'll put the link down below if I figure this out right. I'll put the link down below to the video I'm talking about. And she was very passionate about letting us know what it is about her routine or what she does in her head to help motivate herself to get through tough workouts or workouts that she doesn't want to do. If I recall correctly, it was trying to picture in your mind something that you hate or something that drives you crazy, and use that energy that comes from that, whether it's an ex-boss, boyfriend, girlfriend, something like that, traffic, some other situation that really drives you nuts, and taking that extra energy and putting it into your workout and kind of benefiting from that. And I left her a note on it, and it said how I kind of deal with those things myself, and so I thought I would share that in a little bit broader sense. I go through times during my workouts or while I'm getting ready to work out, or even if it's not really just workout related, sometimes it's just work, sometimes it's just life, and the things just don't always go right, and for me anyway, and I'm not always an upbeat and positive person. I know that's hard to imagine, and I struggle, and during those times when I'm struggling, one of the things that I've come to use to help me is I try to, I guess it's almost a twist on the walk a mile in my shoes kind of thing. And so what I try to do is imagine that a friend of mine has come to me with the complaint that I'm coming to myself with. So let's put it in terms of something recently that just happened. So last Thursday, I got an email. It was actually a Facebook post, and it wasn't directed at me. It was just a Facebook post, and it said, "Hey, there's a race on Saturday. Who else is going to show up?" And one of my first reactions to that was, I haven't run in a month. Looking back on my notes, and it's been almost a month since I've actually done any running, and do I really, I don't think I want to do it because I haven't really run, and I don't want to hurt myself, and I don't want to get up that early on a wintry day and go running in the half dark, and I don't want to do that, and I can't do it, so I'm probably just forget it. And so I kind of talked myself out of doing it, and for no real good reason, because I haven't run, but I'm in good shape otherwise, and so I really didn't have a valid reason for not doing it. I just fell into that negative self-talk trap that I fall into, and I was done. I'm like, forget it. Before I even start, the race is done for me. And so I tried to do this. I got to come up with a name for this because it's not really walk a mile in my shoes. I'll have to come up with a name. But so what I did was this. And this is what I encourage, or my suggestion anyway, is that when I find myself in those times, I pretend that a friend of mine had just come to me and said, I just got invited or just found out about a race this Saturday, and I'm wondering if you think it's something that I should do. And if a friend come to me like that, I probably wouldn't say, what are you, nuts? You haven't run. You don't want to get up early. You don't want to run in the cold and the dark. And why do you want to do that? That sounds ridiculous. Don't do that to yourself. Don't race. Just forget it. I would never say that to a friend of mine who I know enjoys racing. I would never say, you shouldn't do it because you haven't run. I might say, well, you haven't run in a while, so it might not be your best race ever, but why not? You've got the right clothes, you've got the gear, you've got, everything you need to run this race except the attitude in your head. And, I would encourage my friend to, take a step back and look at that and say, hey, you can do this, and if you need me to help, if you need me to call you in the morning to make sure that you can get there on time, or if you need me to go there and cheer you on, or whatever it would take to make this a good experience for you, I would do that. And so I got to thinking, why do I talk to myself with the same tone and attitude that I would never talk to a friend with? And if I wouldn't talk to a friend like that, why would I talk to myself like that? I owe it to myself to be my best motivator. I owe it to myself to give myself the best support that anybody possibly could give me. Sure, we get good support from family members or friends or spouses, and that's fantastic, and not to downplay that at all. But for me, the motivation and the support has got to come first from me. Because if I don't accept it from myself, then it doesn't matter if my mom or my dad or my sister or my son, if anybody says, oh yeah, you got this, you could do this, if I don't believe it myself, then it doesn't matter what they say, because I've already beat myself up in my head, and so stop. My suggestion to you, to us, is to be your own best cheerleader. And on those times when you find that you're not cheering yourself on, think about how, if you would do that to a friend of yours, and if you wouldn't do it to a friend of yours, don't do it to yourself. Okay? That's all I've got. Remember, relentless forward motion, do good things, and get out there and cheer for yourself. Go team! All right. Have a good one. Bye.